All right. Neon White came out last week, and I generally ignored it until I started to see a couple reviews on it. Here's
Yeah.
3 reasons why I bought Neon White. Number one was just the general reviews that I saw on Metacritic and on Steam. I look at the Steam reviews too. They'll tell you like positive, mostly positive, very positive, overwhelmingly positive. So it kind of gives you a ranking. And then once it's mixed or below, I usually pass unless I know I really want to play it anyway. So this has overwhelmingly positive on Steam, 2,000 plus ratings that it's received on there in the last week. And it's got an 89 on Metacritic. The PC version does, and the Switch version has an 86. So I was like, all right, this game is clearly good. And I thought the video looked like it'd be fun. I remember looking at the trailer for it. I remember thinking this game looks like it'll be fun. It kind of looks like Ghost Runner,
Mm-hmm.
maybe a little bit of like Super Hot without the slowing down of time, where it's
Yeah.
like fast levels, maybe even a little Mirror's Edge. I wasn't sure what to expect, but it just kind of looked like fast first person action.
Mm-hmm.
So I played about 45 minutes of it just before we recorded. I went over to CD Keys and they have it discounted. In addition to the Steam discount, I got it for 16 bucks on CD Keys. So already totally worth 16 bucks. It's very, very anime in its styling and its characters, but I think the voice acting is actually
Sounds
quite
terrible.
You have
the
my
voice
attention.
the voice acting is actually quite good and quite funny. Like there's already been several times. So the idea is that you are a demon who uh for whatever reason, God has decided that you're awful, so you're not in heaven, but you're good enough that He needs your help to get rid of demons. And so His
Sure.
representatives are these really overly pious, kind of funny angels that are telling you like you're all pretty horrible, but we need your help. And then they put these masks on you, which is why all the main characters in the background here have these masks on. That on the inside has an explosive device, very Suicide Squad style. That if you get out of
Oh yeah.
line, they'll kill you.
Mm.
So you are now supposed to help clear heaven out of all these demons, and you have to increase your neon rank. So everyone who is a demon fighter is called a neon. You're neon white. The girl behind me with the red hair is neon red. You got neon violet, neon yellow. So like they're each character is a neon and then a color for their name. And so
Racist.
anyway, you go through. I mean, these levels are anywhere from like 20 to 30 seconds long, and then you can replay them real quickly. They're very fast. The idea is run through, pick up the items you need, and try to get a high score. And anything you get a gold or an ace on, you actually move up a rank. So you start at level 99 and you work your way up. The goal is to get up to level 1. So that's how it's working. I guess that's working down, whatever. But yeah, you rank up, and so your rank goes from 99. You're trying to get to 1, and that'll unlock new missions for you. So there's these. All the angels are these little anime cat characters, and they even talk about that. Like, why are you a cat? This is really weird. Like they'll even address that, which I think is funny. But they won't let you access certain things until you get better scores on your level. So you can just go back and replay levels, kind of arcade style. Let me increase my score. Let me make this jump a little faster. Let me, kill these enemies quicker and get a better score. So that's the gameplay loop. It's very arcadey and fast, that first person style. And I thought when I saw cards, I thought, oh, great, a deck building game. Not that even a little bit. The cards are literally just the representation of the items you're using. Like they could have just made it be items. They didn't have to make it cards. They just did.
So, but like, so that was my issue, was like the cards, and I didn't think it was deck building, but I was like, okay, so this is like I'm using this card, which is like, say it has a gun on it, but then like, what is it?
So you just
like
shoot.
Expire in like 10 seconds. Like,
So yeah, the card is like if you get a machine gun and get that pretty early,
yeah.
you'll see the card. It's like a purple colored card, and the color will start to fade from it as you use it. And then once that's done, it's over. They also each have a special ability. So like that machine gun, if you hit the right bumper, it'll shoot out this little purple bomb, and it'll just hit the nearest wall or enemy and explode. You can either take out a group of enemies, or you can launch yourself up higher into the air. It can even like propel you for a higher jump for certain things. Some of like the pistol, you can use that, and then when you use that second ability, that gives you a double jump. So most of them will have a second ability. Once you use that second ability, the card's discarded, and all you have left is your sword. And so yeah, I think it's pretty creative. It's pretty fast paced. I think that it's very stylish, and I'm surprised at how much I'm already liking the characters and just kind of the general story of what you're doing. Again, it's kind of like anime Suicide Squad in heaven/hell,
And you're playing this on PC, not Switch, right?
On PC, yeah.
So yeah, I wonder how. I mean, I'm assuming it runs decent enough on Switch, like it would have to, right? Because it looks like it's really fast.
The textures are very simple, lots of white space. They don't try to make the water super detailed. It's much more about like just making it move quickly. So
Yeah.
and then once you get to the character cutscenes, it's just comic book style where it shows the character and it highlights the one who's talking. So it's not a super intensive game in that way. It's only like 5 gig download on PC. So it's not a huge game. But yeah, I like, and then you get, when you finish that first mission, you go to a city, and then you can kind of visit different characters, talk to them. You keep a diary of how your relationship's going with them. So you can give them gifts that you find as you replay levels. You can go back and discover hidden gifts in the levels, give them gifts, and then that'll eventually earn you these heavenly cards that you can go and trade in at the chapel for these heavenly experiences that you're too dirty of a sinner to experience. It's all very tongue-in-cheek humor about heaven versus hell. I really think it's very clever, the way they did it. So I did not expect to like this. I just pulled the trigger and thought maybe I'm wasting $16, but I was already a little annoyed to turn it off to start recording. To be honest, I really want to keep playing. So.
Well, I'm so sorry to.
Yeah, you guys have done the same thing too, right? Haven't you done it before? We were like in a game, like, oh yeah, we got to talk about games for a little bit. But yeah, so I'm digging it. I'm digging Neon White. I recommend it if that appeals to you at all.